Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In our last update about Jodha and Akbar, Shaguni predicted that Salim will not be getting married to a princess, and Jodha goes to Salim to beg him to come to Amel with them, but Salim disagreed and he only agreed to meet up an interpreter, and Ruqayya was happy to see that Salim is addicted to opium. That was our last update. Let's continue from there. Some princesses looks at Salim steadily. Arambano comes there and says to the princesses that I will complain to Jalal that you are looking at Salim. They ask, who are you? She says, I am King Jalal, most loving Arambano. Should I complain to him? They say, no, we are going. They leave. Salim comes to Farhan and finds him smiling. He says that this kind of smile comes on the soldier's face only when he win in war or when he get the news about his love. Farhan says nothing like that. Why are you wearing common clothes? Salim says, I have told you many times that I am a common soldier. Don't change the topic. Tell me about your Barbie. Farhan says, you know she lives near this state. Salim says, don't make your love wait. Go. Farhan says, no, I cannot. You know I am your soldier. I cannot leave you. Salim says, I am telling you to go. The soldier comes there and says, Jodha has called you for lunch. Salim says, tell her I will have it with my friends. Jalal and all the princes comes to have lunch with the Amel king. Jalal is about to eat, but Jodha stops him and says, wait for Salim. I have called him too. A maid comes there and says Salim denied to come. He would have food with his friends. Everyone gets silent. Jodha says, I will bring him. Jalal looks on. She leaves. Jodha comes to Salim. She says, I called you for lunch. Why don't you come? Salim says, I want to have it with my soldier friends. Jodha says, everyone are waiting for you. I have made arrangements so that you can meet the Amel king and princes. You haven't met them for 7 years. You should meet them. Salim says, no, mother. You want me to have food with the people whom I don't know. But I have to have food with the people who were with me for 7 years. You know me the most. Jodha says, no, you come with me. Dania comes there and says, I would have food with you, Salim, as I cannot eat fully in front of Jalal. Jodha smiles and says, look, Dania left from there too. Salim says, no, I will eat with my friends only. Jodha says, I told you that you will come with me. Jalal comes there and says, I was waiting for you. Jodha says, make him understand. He wants to have food with his friend, the common friends and their many kings. Princes are waiting for him and he wants to spend time with the soldiers. I won't tolerate this. Jalal says, I don't think he is wrong. You remember that I had a friend. I used to have food with him. But Bairam Khan never stopped me. He is not wrong. Salim shockingly looks at Jalal that he is taking his side. Jodha says, you are strange. One side you send him away to the battlefield and now you want him to have fun. If you want to make him the king, then make him meet the kings and the princes and he should know who are they. Jalal says with time, he will know them too. He asks Salim to go with his friends. Salim says, so you are allowing me to go? Jalal says, yes. Don't worry about Jodha. You go. Salim smiles and is about to go, but he turns and says thanks to Jalal. Jodha smiles that they nicely talk to each other. She says to Jalal that you agreed to his demand. Jalal says that you just want to have some fun. Jodha says now you will have to do what he would do. You would eat his food. Jalal says I want to have fun with my friends. Jodha says no, you will come with me only. Jalal says okay, I can't go against you as I will be killed. Let's go with you. Jodha smiles and looks back at Barbara who smiles. Salim is having a good time with his friends. Salim says, let's go to horse riding. They find Dania sleeping. Farhan says, take some rest. Salim says, no way. If I stay here, Jodha will make me see princesses and I don't want to meet anyone. I want to be alone. Qutub asks, till when? Salim says, till I find someone who will love me as a common soldier. Yeah, princesses wants to meet King Jalal's son, the heir. They don't want to meet Salim. I want to meet someone who will meet Salim only. So I want to go from here. Farhan says okay. Salim asks Qutub to accompany them, but Qutub says no, I will stay here. Salim and Farhan comes into the jungle for horse riding. Farhan says you can get in danger, but Salim says that he is not a soldier who don't fight danger. Jodha's sister-in-law is making Jodha ready. Jodha says that Jalal will recognize and he will get angry on me. Barbie says that he will not get angry. Jodha says I am telling you he will recognize me. Sister-in-law says you will talk in a Rajvanshistani accent. Then you will see if he will recognize you or not. Jodha says you will see. Salim is on the horse ride alone. A snake comes out from there. His horse Bada gets jittery and is going out of control. From behind, Anarkali comes there. Salim doesn't see her. Bada moves with a jerk and hits Anarkali. She falls on the mud. Salim says, "What did you do, Bada? You pushed a woman." He gets down and says to Anarkali that, "I am sorry. Please give me your hand." Anarkali looks at him, but her face is smeared with mud. Salim extends his hand. Anarkali stares at him. A song plays. Anarkali gives her hand in his hand. Salim makes her stand up. A song plays again. Salim says, "Please forgive me. Actually, there are many wild animals here, so my horse got jittery. He is an innocent animal. Please forgive." Anarkali looks at him. Anarkali says, "It is okay, you said sorry." Salim gives her paw to her. She is about to take it, but Salim says that your face is smeared with mud. I would help you to remove it. Salim puts water on her face and smiles, seeing her beauty. They both smile at each other and they have an eye lock. Then both of them realize and look at the other side. Anarkali wipes water from the face. Salim says, "I am sorry on my horse's behalf. If you want to punish him, then you can." Anarkali says, "It is not your fault. It wasn't deliberate. In fact, I should thank you that you helped me from getting out of the mud. I should leave now." She looks at him and leaves. Salim keeps looking at her going. Anarkali turns and smiles at him. A song plays again. Anarkali leaves. Salim smiles broadly as she leaves. Jalal is sitting in his room. Amer's queen comes there with maids. She says that we have ritual, that we do brother-in-law's tilak and gift him. Jalal says, "I respect all your traditions. All the maids are in veil, and Jodha is one of them." The queen does the ritual. She is about to leave and she says to Jodha that, "I told you that he will not recognize you." Jalal asks one girl in veil to stop, and that is Jodha. The Barbie smiles and leaves. Jalal holds her hands and says, "Your hand is beautiful and you are so nice." Jodha smiles. Jalal says, "Thank God that my wife is not here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to talk to you." Jodha grinds her teeth. Jalal says, "You know my wife talk a lot. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. She keeps blabbering all the time and she give me headache. But see, I am pouring my heart out and you are listening silently. I feel like holding your hand for lifetime." Jodha gets angry and takes off her veil. Jodha says, "So you do this in my absence. And what were you saying, that I blabber? You were flirting with a maid." Jalal says, "It was you." Jodha says, "But you didn't know that." Jalal laughs. Jodha says, "How shameful. You are laughing. I am leaving." Jalal holds her hand and says in Gujarati, "How to leave you, my wife?" Jalal says, "I am your husband. I can feel you from afar." Jodha says, "This means that you recognize me. But how?" Jalal says, "I saw your face in water in veil." Jodha says, "So you were joking with me." Jalal says, "You can joke, but I can't." Jodha says, "I told my sister-in-law that you will recognize me." Jalal says, "Look, I recognized you. You are looking good in Gujarati dress. Now give me gift for recognizing you." Jalal is about to hug her, but Jodha stops him and says anyone can be seen. Jalal says, "So you have to give me gift for joking with me." Jodha says, "Let me go. The brother have called me." She leaves. Salim is smiling. Farhan comes there and asks Salim to leave. They leave. Anarkali is smiling. Zilbarha asks, "Who was he? Why didn't you punish him for throwing you in the mud?" She says it was not his fault. His horse got jittery seeing snake. In fact, he helped me. Zil asks, "Who was he?" Anarkali says he seems like a Mughal. Zil asks, "Was he from the royal family?" Anarkali says, "If he was from the royal family, I would have beaten him up. You know I hate them. Why did you talk about them?" Zil says, "You get angry on little things." Anarkali says, "If he was from the royal family, then he wouldn't have helped me. Instead, he would have laughed at me. He would have enjoyed my insult, but he seems like a good man." Zil says, "Why can't you forget the past?" Anarkali says, "How can I forget what we have gone through because of them? We had to leave Agra. I had to leave my education. Rashid had to leave his job. We are living life of a strangers just because of them." Zil says, "Forget the past. Anyways, I have mended your gungurus. Why are you not concentrating on your dance?" She says, "Mother, you know I dance because I like it, but I don't want to make it a way of earning." Zil asks, "Then what do you want to do? We are not that much rich that we can give you education like a royal kid." Anarkali says, "You know that I am an expert in makeup, hairdos. Remember that I made Man buy ready too in event. She was happy with me. I will do that work only. She says I am going to meet Bella. Zero says call her Princess Bella. Anarkali says she is my friend. Zero says but she is still royal, so don't forget your limit with them. Anarkali leaves. Manbai says to Mahan Singh that you didn't brought a necklace for me. I am not talking to you. Mahan says I didn't bring it, so what? They fight. King comes there and says you are becoming a king and acting like a kid. Mahan says this man irritates me. Do a wedding. Man says that Mahan irritates me. I don't want to leave you. I will not do the marriage and leave you father. King says that daughters have to leave her house at some time, and Mahan is right. It is time that you get married. Man asks with whom. Man says to her mother that this Mahan teases me a lot. Mother says that don't tease her. We will find a good groom for her. Man says, Ma, you too? Man says it is not the end here. I will ask Salim to tease you too in the function like a childhood. They leave. King Bagwanda says to the queen that Salim and Man will be a good couple. Queen says this will be great. If Jodha becomes Man's mother-in-law, then her future will be secured. Da says I will talk to Jalal. Salim wears a common man dress for the function. Farhan asks why are you wearing such dress? Salim says I don't like royal functions, and Salim says you both are coming with me in the function. Farhan says how can I come? I am a common soldier. Salim says not to argue. Qutub and you are accompanying me. Jodha comes there and asks Salim, why didn't you wear your royal which I have specially prepared for you? Salim says I don't like it. Jodha says you argue on everything, but don't bring Farhan and Qutub to the function. Salim says I am a common soldier too, so I should not come there too. Jalal comes there. Jodha says that Salim wants to bring his friends to the function. He is the heir. He is going to be a king. He should not roam with them. Salim says okay, I will not too. Jodha says see his stubbornness. Jalal says what stubbornness? If he wants to bring his friends, then allow him. Jodha says but he has to meet many kings there. Salim says that is why I don't want to go there. You will make me meet princesses. I am not interested. They are coming to meet the heir. That will be the king. Salim says I want to meet someone who will want to meet simple Salim, not the Prince Salim. Jodha, did you marry Jalal because he was a king? Jodha says no. I used to hate him, but I cannot allow you to come with your friends. Jalal says you bring Muti too as you take her as a friend. He says to Salim that bring your friends. I am allowing you. Jodha says you both are stubborn. She leaves. Jalal says to Salim that don't worry, I would handle Jodha. You come with your friends. Jalal says, I think your mother has become used to giving orders. First, it was only me who she used to give orders, but now she is giving orders to you too. They smile. Jalal says, but I liked your talk, that you should love someone who would love you as Salim, not as a king. Very well thinking. Jalal leaves. Salim looks on. Jodha says to Barbara that your ideas are good. I was worried how will I talk such things because I don't believe in all this, and I was worried too that if Jalal get to know that I am acting. Thanks for all this. Barbara says they have twisted problem, so we have to try twisted ideas. Now Salim has started trusting Jalal. Now he will discuss his problems with Jalal only. You be straight with him. Manbai is getting ready. Jagat comes there and asks why are you not ready till now? Man says I will see Salim after many years. I am worried and you are taunting me. She has tears in her eyes and says Mahan has teased me a lot. He has warned me that he will make Salim tease me like he used to do in childhood. Jagat says so we will tease him too. We are girls so we are less than them. We will teach lesson to Mahan and Salim. Mahan says no. What if Salim get angry? Jagat says you don't worry. I will do something that Salim's attention will come at me, not you. I am Jagat. Salim may have met many princesses, but I will see how Salim moves his eyes from me. Anarkali comes there. Man asks her. They ask her, why are you so late today? Man says, I thought you will come in the function directly. Anarkali says that my friends have called me, so I had to come. Jagat says I had made some dresses for you. They are not new, but they are used one. Anarkali says I will be happy to take the gift from you. Man asks to make her hairs. Man gets happy and says, remember when you did my hairdo last time? All praised me. Can I ask one thing? You also wish to see Prince Salim? Why not? Every girl is going gaga over him. Anarkali says no, because I don't like him. Jagat says you are right. The dreams which cannot be fulfilled should be seen. Also, this function is for the royal people only. So what would Anarkali do coming there? Anarkali thinks that how will I tell them that I have not come here to attend the function or see Salim. I have come to give a message of someone. Thank you everyone for watching till the end. Please don't forget to watch more by clicking on the icon and leave a like and comment and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you again on your screen in my next update.